Hi everybody, this is PsyonicReaver with LighT commentating on Game 5 between Sadist and Gretorp. We did commentate Game 4, and my sound card screwed up and it erased the entire commentary. So I'm very sorry about that, but we're going to give you a recap. Actually, LighT's going to do that. LighT, can you give us a recap of Game 4?
Quick recap, Sadist started top left, Gretorp started bottom right. Sadist tried to do proxy 2 barracks in the middle, got scouted, and got raped. That's basically how it went. Sadist tried to take a ballsy approach. He expanded a lot right before Gretorp, tried to do some drops, and he just lost every unit that he had every time he tried to do anything, and eventually he just left. It wasn't really a very notable game, and I really don't think there's any more detail that I could give other than to say it was just not a very great game.
And that map was Andromeda, by the way, the Game 4. But yeah, it was... And Andromeda plays just like Game of Go 1. Dropships are essential. Like you mentioned, Sadist tried to go a little bit more ballsy approach like he did on Game of Go 1. Didn't work out, and he got punished for it. So now we're moving on to this map here on Python. We have Sadist as the banana yellow Terran up against the Canadian Dagomar sky blue Gretorp. And you don't know who Dagomar is. He's a person from a website. You do? Okay.
Yes.
I didn't know you know who he was. And I try every single time to mock him whenever I see that color, regardless if people know who he is or not.
He was from BattleReports.com, right?
Right. Me and him are really good buddies. I'm from BattleReports.com. Been going there since day one.
I used to post on that forum all the time.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't remember.
I played in the channel too.
You know, Born to Porn is still around too. He's in my clan Proxy. He's known as Proxy Beater. He also goes to Team Liquid too.
Awesome. Yeah, it's cool to find out how many old school people are still around.
Yeah. I never knew that Liquid Drone was a radiator though.
Ariador?
Ariador. I didn't know that until just recently.
That's actually yeah, he was actually the guy who taught me and Asim and Artosis, and if you remember Cobalt.
Yeah.
You know, the four of us were total newbies together, and Ari kind of, took us under his wing back in the Strat Forum Regs channel. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Oh man, that's bringing back memories.
Yeah, I think Artosis went by Archmage Danny. Good times, man. We were so bad, but man, we played a lot. I mean, a lot. Like 20 hours a day. It was incredible. Cobalt got really freaking good. I actually had a chance to play him not too long ago. He was the highest ranked foreigner ever on Game5, if I remember correctly. He got up to like 1850 or 1900 or some unbelievable. He was freaking awesome. I never played him back when he was really good, but we had a tournament at BattleReports.com a couple months ago, and I played him in the semifinals, and he kicked my ass, hands down. A couple of months ago, he still plays? Yeah, he still plays. He's still around. Oh, I had no idea. Okay, well, we've been talking about that. Looks like we have let's get back to the game. Gretorp's going for a 1 factory expo, and Sadist is going for a 2 factory build. I'm not so sure that the build Gretorp is doing is going to be safe. He didn't go for a machine shop right away. He went for a vulture. He's got a 2nd factory coming, but still no machine shop. And looks like Sadist is getting ready to be aggressive. And now he's seen the expansion. Don't know. I'm not really sure how this is going to play out, but I'm inclined to think it's going to be very difficult for Gretorp to hold that. Yeah, fast expanding on Python can work out to a Terran player's favor, but you got to get that machine shop, and he built another vulture, which I think is a huge mistake. That choke on Python. Here's Sadist moving out with basically what you'd see with an FD in TVP. He's coming out with some SCV, Marine, and Tank, and I think he's going to give him some trouble. Look, Gretorp still doesn't even have a machine shop. He's just making vultures. So really, he doesn't even have a way to kill the tank, much less the rest of the units that are coming.
Yeah, this build is just really unorthodox. That choke is so wide that it's, unless you have tanks, you can't fast expand as a Terran against another player, just because that choke is so huge. It's just so easy for the enemy to get in. Now you can see that Sadist coming in, just picking off the vultures as fast as he can with his marines before they get sniped off. Gretorp forced to pull SCVs. He's trying to focus on that siege tank. Not going to happen. This is GG.
Oh, that was... Yeah, wow, that was quick. Once again, there was mercy in the long TVT department, I suppose, but not the most interesting game to watch. I really don't understand why Gretorp tried that build.
Yeah.
Because not only is the choke very wide, the base distances, even cross-map on Python, really aren't that bad, because it's just a straight shot across a map. And it just takes a matter of, maybe 8 seconds for a unit to go from one side to the other. Really risky.
Now he's losing a lot of SCVs. Did take out the siege tank, but now all Sadist has to do is just reinforce the vultures, and he's got the game. I'm just really surprised that Gretorp got that machine shop so late. He had the minerals right when that command center came up to build that. Boy, that just boggles my mind. Very unorthodox play. And now going to lose his own siege tank as well. That's it. He's got nothing to stop those vultures from harassing him now.
Wow. Quick and ugly.
Down and dirty.
That's the best type of TVT. Over in 7 minutes.
Alright, so that means that Sadist stays on top, or is now on top, I'm sorry, of the throne for the 4th King of the Hill series. So that means we're going to be moving on to the 5th King of the Hill series, and that's going to be Sadist against I don't know, because I have to go look, but I'll get those games up on the YouTube page. And thanks for watching, everybody. And Louder, thank you for helping me commentate some of these games. It was actually really fun having you on.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was great.